Thank you, Stephanie, for being here today. Can you tell everyone your full name and how do you help clients?
First, thank you for having me. So, my name is Stephanie Mojica. I'm a book development coach and a book editor. Basically, what I do is I guide coaches step by step through the process of writing and publishing a book. And they want to do this so they can become the expert in their niche. So, that's in a nutshell what I do.
Very nice. Now, we met on Clubhouse. So, my question to you is what do you love most about Clubhouse?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I could go on for hours. I mean, I'm addicted to it. I will definitely say that I've had to put some boundaries around it, like really don't do it during working hours because you know how it goes, I'm sure. You intend to spend an hour. Next thing you know, you look at the clock, it's been 4 hours. So I think what I love is the ability to connect with people and even some so called famous people in the coaching industry. That's how I got on a Clubhouse. A coach I'd followed for many years, David Nagel, sent a message to his email list that he was going to do a room on Clubhouse. And so I'm in a mastermind coaching group. I believe in being coached as a coach.
Mhm.
And went into that Facebook group. I said, I need a Clubhouse invite because I had been hearing about it, but I'm like, I don't need more social media. You know what I mean?
Who does?
Right. But yeah, I wanted to hear because he was like, you can personally ask me questions, and he's pretty big, and this never happens. So I got on Clubhouse. I was the first to raise my hand. I think I've been able to talk to him like 3, 4 times now. And once I started doing it, I was addicted.
Understood. Now, since you are addicted, how many hours do you spend on it per week?
I would say 20.
About 20 hours. Okay, that sounds good. So what cool connections have you made since being on the app?
Oh, I can't even explain. I mean, I've met some of the most awesome women and men. Both personally, I do a lot of travel. I'm a digital nomad. But professionally, let's see, I'm looking. As a result of being on Clubhouse, I have booked 9 podcast interviews.
Wow, that's
And,
amazing. And
and I've made about $4,000 worth of new business.
what, so that's my next question. How did you make that four-figure mark by being on Clubhouse?
Well, I do a variety of things. One of them is, like I said, my niche has to do with writing and coaches. I will go into rooms, try to add some value. I'll listen up. If I hear somebody saying, I'm writing a book, I'm struggling, I just finished a book, I need an editor, I'll send them a friendly message. I don't ever start trying to sell people right away. I don't like what's done to me. I'm not going to do it to you, but I will just send a friendly Instagram message. Hey, heard you talking in such and such room. Would love to hear more about your book. And usually it goes from there. I also have been co modding rooms for a couple of clubs, and that's been helping. So that's how I do it. I'm sure other people have more fancy tactics, and I've only been on Clubhouse about 5, 6 weeks. So
Oh, you're doing
I'm,
well. You're
I'm
doing
still
great.
pretty new.
So, if someone is just now jumping on Clubhouse, what's one tip you can give them to be successful?
Make sure your profile explains what you do.
Mm.
I think that's important, especially those first 2 lines, because when you're in the rooms, that's what people will see first, that first 2 lines, and they click on your name. So make sure those first 2 lines are just really explain what you do. Try to add value. Like I said, you can be contributing in rooms, you can be co moderating rooms, but I would definitely just make it clear what you do. I see a lot of profiles that are blank or it's not clear what the person does. And so that's going to be hard for them to succeed.
So true. Now, what's one piece of advice that you have appreciated just by going into rooms and just listening?
Just listening, I would say, yeah, this is a really tough one. I guess I would say there's a lot of before the miracle happens, so to speak. Just because somebody's not a big influencer today doesn't mean they're not going to be one tomorrow. So from just listening, I've picked that up. One on one, I've picked up tons of gems, as they call them.
Excellent. Can you give us one gem that you picked up?
Sure. So there's this lady called Elizabeth Marie, and she was in one of a co-mod, one of the first rooms I was on Clubhouse. She talks about Instagram a lot and other social media. Now, I had been on Instagram. I wasn't doing much with it because I didn't quite get it, but because Instagram is so linked to your Clubhouse, I figured I better start making that thing look good. And I wasn't understanding why a post I would put on LinkedIn or Facebook would do well, but people on Instagram weren't seeing my posts.
Mm.
So she was a lady that said her DMs were open. So I DM'd her, and she like told me 5 things right away that she saw that I could be doing, like making short videos. She gave me a very specific way to use hashtags on Instagram, you know, and told me the number that was good. And ever since then, my engagement rate has literally gone up. Last time I looked, 988%.
Wow, that is definitely a gem.
988%.
That's a gem. Awesome. Now, you said you were a digital nomad. So where are you in the world?
So I'm from the United States, but right now I'm in Suriname. It's a little country in South America.
Wow, how awesome is that? Well, thank you so much, Stephanie, for being here. And where can people find you online?
So you can find me on my website, gettheirattentionnow.com. That's gettheirattentionnow.com. You can follow me on Clubhouse, Instagram. Usually it's Get Their Attention Now or Stephanie Mojica. And I would love to connect with some of you folks.
All right. Well, thanks for being here. And we will see you in Clubhouse. Bye,
Thank
Stephanie.
you. Bye.